Happy Halloween, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of my Halloween series of things we can do in Guild Wars during it. Now this video, we're not going to be doing any sort of really heavy lore stuff or anything like that, but we are going to be looking at a really cool game type that's only available once a year, called the Costume Brawl, which I sort of introduced us to at the end of the last video. And as you can see, this is a place actually. If you've seen my PvP series, you'll recognise where we are right now. It's actually an outpost. Wow, my screen's lagging so badly. I just tried to film an intro and it would just lagged out like mad, so I restarted it. Anyway, yeah, so this place here is actually an area we went to during that PvP series. It's sort of the hidden path that you're supposed to use which will take you from the Zaician Challenge to the Zaician Elite. So it's really cool here, actually, isn't it? It's one of my favourite places in the game. For a long time, I thought that the only time you could get here the whole year was through Halloween, but obviously you can do that quest that I showed you in the PvP series. But it doesn't stop it looking any more beautiful, and actually during this time of year, we'll see, obviously, that there are plenty of people here. I still love it, though. It's so cool. You've got some guards of the Isles. What do I look like? A tour guide? And just all the awesome views that I showed you before. There is one other very cool thing here that I'll show you at the outpost before we actually start with the series. And yeah, I've got all of my UI and stuff turned on for here because I don't want to completely suck balls in the PvP. So yeah. But you can see there's this waterfall over here, if you remember this, where we went to in the quest before. Well, there are actually some guards of the Isles sort of standing guard over it and not letting you pass through into this really cool looking passageway behind the waterfall. I may even have to turn the game volume down a little bit here because the waterfall is just so loud. I love that about this game, how they actually appreciate that water does sound very loud, and whenever it's running you tend to hear it really loud. So we can't actually get past, you see. You can see this guy trying to get past. There's actually a glitch that you can do to get behind these guards here, which is really cool. And just I remember the first time I saw someone behind there, I was like, how did you do it? You can't walk through using W, S and D. You just cannot get through past these guards. So how might you do it, you might ask? Well, what you can do is come back here, stand back here. You see Eve here, maybe she'll do it. And yes, that is Eve. No, Eve couldn't quite do it. If you come back here and stand sort of to the left of the guard in the middle here, you can actually zoom out and you can click behind the guards. If you use click to walk, you'll see that it automatically runs you to. I'm not deliberately doing this. Oh, no, that didn't work. Well, that was a massive fail. Come on, Turai, you can do it. Come on, there we go. Yeah, and it will actually sort of path you around and move you off on the left and actually get you through, which is really cool, isn't it? It's an awesome little place. Back here, and now obviously you can see Eve can't actually get through. I'll tell her. I'll cut it out. I'll tell her. Alright, well, never mind. I asked, and then she just completely zoned out. Well, there you go. So this is this cool little thing. I think you can actually get back as well somehow. I think it is possible. Usually I just zone out or go to a different place. But yeah, you might be wondering what is actually down here. You can't, there's like an invisible wall really annoyingly right here, which doesn't let you proceed any further. But it is a cool place to come and stand and actually, yeah, look, there's a guy in all chat right now who knows how to do it. And sort of wave to people and dance and stuff. You used to, when this used to be really popular, you used to just get tons of people back here, which is so fun. Brilliant times. But yeah, so that's the outpost. This is this cool little thing. Actually, do you remember we did the Char Battle Plan video a little while ago? And I talked about how one of my first videos was Char Battle Plans. One of my other first videos, which has also been removed from the channel now, because it had like copyrighted music on it. It was actually this place as well, me running around here, because I just thought this was so beautiful. This was, I think, the very first video that was on my channel outside of one I used to do with a 360 controller. Anyway, that's all by the by. This is the outpost. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Let's actually go in and see what we can do in the battle. So the Costume Brawl is kind of a unique style of PvP. It's 5 versus 5, okay, in small, completely unique arenas. You can't reach any other time of the year, which I actually think is a little bit of a shame, to be honest, because they're good maps, and if they just, I'll kind of go on my rant again about how they should just add them to sort of random arenas if they wanted it for all year round. I mean, I wouldn't be against that at all. But they're all unique maps in very cool places that we've never seen before, like this one here is in the Char Homelands. And basically what you get is you get a few shrines. Can you see these 6 shrines here? Basically, your team can go and capture the shrine, and the more shrines you have, the more sort of, the higher your morale will charge here, this bar. Every time the morale charges to the very top, it will give you a point, and then it will start charging again. So if you have lots of shrines, it will be charging really quick and you'll get lots of points. The first team to 20 points wins, okay? On top of that, if you score kills, if your team scores kills, you get a point as well. So you kind of have to decide what your balance is going to be. Are you going to spend most of your time running around trying to cap stuff, or are you going to spend most of your time trying to run around and kill people? So here you can see we've split. We've got this guy behind me running over there, should capture that shrine. Should capture the shrine. Okay, yeah, well, we got some people doing this. I've come up here alone to the top, and there's another warrior up here. Oh, God. Okay, who apparently doesn't fancy fighting me. And you also, oh no, here we go. Okay, so she's going to try and fight the Mesmer here. And the other really cool thing about the Costume Brawl is you all dress up and play as iconic characters from the series. And I hope I don't let this guy die because I suck. I've just got to watch for the healing signet. Yeah, no. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you all play as really iconic characters from the series, which is really cool, isn't it? Yeah, you're not going to knock her down. Don't worry, I'm going to have to turn down my volume as well because the Art of the North music, battle music is so goddamn loud. Shit, the dervish is blocking me in. I think that's Turai Ossa there. So you can actually get these really cool situations. We've started off playing as Prince Rurik. Every year, I think, or most years, they add new costumes into the game. Oh shit, hold on, sorry, somebody's playing music really loud. I'm sorry if you can hear that, guys. But yeah, I think they add costumes most every year. Right now, as it stands, every single profession, 10 professions, has 3 costumes per sex. So if we're a warrior, we have 3 potential costumes we could be in as a male warrior, another 3 as a female warrior, and every other profession has also got that. So I think that works out to something like 60 costumes everybody can play in, or something along those lines. It's just ridiculous. It's really, really cool though, isn't it? I mean, I absolutely love it. And you can get just amazing things. Like, for instance, one of the warrior costumes, which I'm hoping to show you guys soon. We're really not doing very well. Crap, I might be about to die. I need to leave. I need to leave. Go. Oh. Yeah, so as you can see there, I died. They got another point. And another one of the costumes is like you can play as Turai Ossa, and obviously you've got Varesh Ossa here, so you could have Turai versus his granddaughter from all those years off in the future, or you got Palawa Joko is one of the potential male necromancer costumes, so you can have Turai versus Palawa, which actually is quite funny because in the lore, obviously Turai wins the fight, and as a warrior, it's very easy to kill necromancers in this game type. There's also something else going on here. You might notice. Actually, you can see there's lots of minions around. That's because as we're going to explain later, something called the flux has started happening throughout the PvP areas in Tyria. And we'll talk more about what the flux is, but basically from a gameplay perspective, not a lore perspective, what it means is every month now, there's going to be like a different global effect over PvP to encourage people to keep playing it. See this? So there we go. Rurik just beat Varesh. Awesome sauce. Yeah, so there's a different PvP effect this month, and I think they've picked it specifically because Halloween was coming up this month. Whenever somebody dies, they explode. It's like the afflicted soul explosion, and when they explode, 2 minions will come out of their body. And actually, if you play as a necromancer, the builds aren't amazing, I don't think, but if you do play as a necromancer right now, you can do some pretty cool stuff with shit, use smite condition. I didn't need to use healing signet there. Keep up with him. Keep up with him. Oh, Rurik, why can't you run faster? Damn it. Yeah, no, what was I? Yeah, there we go. We got coward. Sweet. Hold on. It's very hard to focus when you actually need to be careful of what you're doing in game. Come on. Shit. I've got Turai fighting me. No, I can't handle Turai. I'm too low. Oh, crap. He interrupted my healing signet. Oh, he probably knew that I was going to stop to use it as well. Here we go. Come on. I've got some support. Alright, shit. Just wasted coward there. So it's a good game type. I have a lot of fun on this. I don't think it happens anymore, but I think the second year that the Costume Brawl was out, you used to get more and more gamer points for every consecutive win you got during here. So you could end up having like 60 gamer points for a single win, or even higher than that. It was the way I got most of my gamer points. It was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, down to your eye goes. Sweet. But I'm still being interrupted by these goddamn minions. Well, no, the minions aren't interrupting me. They're very annoying, though. As you play as a warrior... Here we go. Come on. Leave my Mesmer alone. So cowards are brilliant elite, actually. If somebody's moving, you can just knock them down whenever you want. It's really cool, just for a bit of adrenaline on the move. It's very, very nice. I love the builds. Also, all the builds, regardless of what costume you're in, all the builds for all 10 professions are exactly the same when you come here. So you don't just dress up and look alike. You use the same skills as well. Now, that might sound a bit bad, but it's actually really, really, really cool, because essentially what ArenaNet can do every year, and the skills change every year, what they can do every year. Well, oh, we're winning by 2 points. We got most of the shrines here, actually. This is pretty cool. We might do... What essentially happens is ArenaNet can pick exactly what the balance of this place is going to be like, and they can just make it essentially perfect balance. I'm really happy with what they do every year. It's always very fun. The pacing's always just right. Everyone has just enough skills. No one feels particularly overpowered. I mean, if you play it enough, you're obviously going to eventually start to think, oh no, this profession's overpowered, this one's too strong, this one's too weak, and so on. Like, Paragon's nearly always, regardless of ArenaNet being able to control every skill everyone has, nobody still wants to play a Paragon because they're just shit. I wish they would buff the Paragon. They said they did such amazing buffs for like the Ritualist, the Mez. They did buffs for everyone except the Paragon. The Paragon got the short end of the stick. It's the only profession right now that really is still underpowered in the game, and it's such a shame. You're not going anywhere. Rangers are annoying. As warriors, Rangers are very annoying because they get natural stride. They just have so much utility. They're so good at just running around and getting the hell out of places. Like my increased attack speed ability. Look, we're all just chasing this one Ranger here, and we just can't get him. If I had a little bit of adrenaline, we won anyway. There we go. So we got 20 kills. They only got 15. Or 20 points. You see, you can't really call them kills because you get it through capping the shrine. So yeah, it's very cool, isn't it? I keep losing track of what I was going to say. Yeah, no, the Paragons basically get the short end of the stick. But regardless of that, it is very, very fun. If you just kind of ignore Paragons, or if you see one on the other team, just fight it because you'll probably win anyway. You can assume that it's really cool. Because not only that, like, even the monks, okay, ArenaNet, they don't give the monks bars that are completely heal dependent. They actually give them smite bars so that monks can defend themselves and fight for themselves. So it's really cool, and I always love the balance here, and I always used to really play a lot of the costume brawl. There we go with Turai Ossa this time. Who else have we got? We've got Aiden. We've got a guy from the Warring Kryter who I can't mention yet. We've got, wait, who's this? Is this Zandra here? No, wait, what profession are you? Yeah, I think this is Zandra, isn't it? Yeah, who else have we got? And the other one is Herta or Harta, whatever. Apparently she's actually got some dialogue. Magical Mike pointed this out to me. She's got some dialogue, this henchman, where she says, I hate it when people call me Harta, not Herta. And she's all of her dialogue's actually really funny. If you've not been doing it so far in the Let's Play 5 the North, just check out what she says. It's absolutely hilarious. She probably said quite a lot of funny stuff in Nightfall as well, but obviously I never used any of the henchmen when I was playing in Nightfall, so that kind of sucks. Anyway, here we are out in the Echovald Forest. There are a fair few maps, and they're always very fun to play in because, like I said, they're quite unique, and not only in the game, the way that the games play, but also in the way that they look. You can't find them any other time of year. And also, what's quite cool is they didn't do it this year. I could have sworn they were going to, but sadly they didn't. They tend to add new maps as well. Like one year where they didn't add that much content to Halloween, they at least added a new map to this place. In fact, I think that was last year they added quite a lot. But they added like an underground one year, which was really cool to go in and see. And it's only a single map, but it's more than enough to get people, old players, back into the game. It's just, I love what the live team do with trying to sort of keep breathing life into. Oh, what is going on here? We've got a warrior against us. They're all coming this way. Shit. And a ranger getting away. He'll be fine. Yeah, I'll stop this mesmer from capping the shrine. Oh, but he's using clumsiness. I don't generally shit, so now I've got a warrior fighting me as well. Is the ranger coming back? No, I was just interrupted. I should probably leave. See, I would fight the warrior on his own, but he's too much of a coward for that. Ah, crap, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. And I made the mistake of trying to run away before using the healing signet. So he cowarded me. He cowarded my arse. Shit, they're all here. This isn't good. I'm well out of position. It's hard to focus on where everybody is while commentating. Especially, you might have noticed, I wasn't actually going to talk about this, but I might as well in the end. I'm trying to use my new microphone for like a whole video here. Basically, my mouth has got to be like right up to it if I don't want it to sound echoey. Which also means, you know, I'm not bitching about it. It also means that I'm really close to the... Oh, she had to stop just as I used coward. Crap. See, the assassins are really easy to just completely throw off. You just use shield bash, and you screw up their attack chains. It's really good. So look, and she's stupid enough to think that, there we go. Come on, kill her, kill her, kill her. There we go. Easy. I love fighting the assassins, especially when they come in on you and they use like their assassin. I've tried a lot of the different professions. I wasn't sure who I wanted to play this video on. I'm not a massive fan of warriors, as I've said a million times, but they're actually quite fun to play here. It really is. I tend to find a warrior, if you know what you're doing and you use your skills right, you can kill... I don't think rangers are the only ones that are really annoying and just really not worth pursuing or trying to fight. They're the only ones. So right, let's capture the battle shrine. The shrines don't just charge your morale faster, as you can see down here actually. They give you different effects. So right now we've got the Eastern Health Shrine, so we get a bonus of extra health. See, I'm Turai Ossa and I've got 720 health. I just captured the battle shrine, so now we've got another 120. So there are interesting things. Some shrines give you more morale than other shrines. Some give you better buffs than others. So like there are a couple of maps, like the underground one I was talking about earlier, that... we're actually losing quite badly here. This might be game over, sadly. But like the one in the depths of Tyria, that one essentially it's not that well laid out because everybody just resorts to going to one shrine constantly, and it's a little bit boring, I guess. But you know, it gets some kind of slightly interesting stuff where people tend to split off and go to other shrines and stuff. So, oh, here we go. Me versus a Mesmer. I'm gonna wait for clumsiness to run out before smashing him in the face. Come on. Oh, he's used it again. It doesn't matter. I'm starting to get adrenaline here. I can start interrupting him. I missed the interrupts on the Signet of Illusions or whatever. Using Ether Feast. What I really need to interrupt is... See, this is an interesting... Oh, I just interrupted Cry of Frustration. Did you see that? That was totally not planned, but it was amazing anyway. See, this is the other thing you have to decide. Do I stop to use... oh, there we go. To use Healing Signet. Somebody healed me there. Thank you, Zandra. If that is indeed Zandra. I think it's Zandra. Oh, or do you just keep going and hope you kill them first? But, oh man, I can't believe I just... There's some amazing interrupts I pulled off as a Mesmer before. My best one, I think, was where I interrupted somebody using like Death Shroud on a guy that was essentially about to die. No, it wasn't. It was it Wastrel's Collapse? Was it that other one? There's another elite shadow step, isn't there, that slows people down? It's like the strongest shadow prison. That one. Anyway, right, let's keep going. Oh, 8 to 15. Yeah, I think we have lost this, sadly. Maybe I don't claim to be an expert here, so if you guys have played this loads, and you see me being a moron and not, oh, I should be in all the team fights and so on, then yeah, you could be right. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, watch this assassin. Come on, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Oh no. Oh, he's trying to bait me to use shield bash, but I'm not that stupid. Oh, there we go. There we go. There. See, now the assassin's basically screwed, and I've got Coward up, so I can just knock him over. He's going to use... Oh, I thought he was going to try and use Thingamabob there. There we go, he's dead. See, assassins are easy to get. Really, really easy. Maybe that's a bit underpowered. I don't know, I've not played enough, because there could be situations where the assassins are really good. Like, I was playing on Tom Bluewood here for a while. Before I realised that all my gamer points were going to waste. I've actually already got my gamer title, so I don't really care about them anymore. But I did notice that. I was like, oh no, screw it, I'll play it on my own account. But as Tom, I didn't really manage to do that well, I must admit. And most years I usually just play Mesmer here, because that's what I main. But yeah, I've not really... Can we all come here, guys? I got some company coming. Who have we got? 2 warriors. 2 versus 1, I'm not that good. Fine, you can have the shrine. Shit, and my friend died. I'm between 4 of them. Oh dear. They're going under me. Alright, fine. What's the score? 14 to 18. I still think we're going to lose. I called it from the start. I still think we're going to lose. I'll probably only show you guys these 2 maps because I've just noticed we're almost on like 20 minutes already. This is as close to a PvP video you guys are ever going to get from me, I think. So enjoy it. I mean, this is about it. It's not... that amazing, I must admit. But I definitely wanted to show this because this is a huge part of Halloween, guys. It's absolutely huge. Come on, let's capture the Battlecry Shrine. So what does this shrine give us when we own it? Battlecry means we move faster, attack faster, and recharge skills faster. See, it's pretty good to have. Having the shrines doesn't just help you with gaining morale faster, but it just your team will exponentially grow in its ability to completely out-damage and beat the other team. There you go, they're on 20 now. We lost. Game over. And that's that. It's a pretty cool thing if you guys are playing in Halloween. Even if you don't know anything about the game or don't have any skills unlocked or anything, it's a cool arena to go to just because you know that you're going to be given all the skills and you know that you're going to be in a situation where nobody's going to rage at you for having a crappy build or anything like that. It just comes down to play it enough. You'll learn a lot, you'll get really good at it, and you can take it from there. And you don't have to worry about teaming up or anything. It's just a really, really cool thing. I love it. Every year I always try to play at least a little bit of Costume Brawl. But yeah, okay, there we go. So, I don't think there's anyone really to speak to here. There's an NPC called Billy. Obviously, there are a lot, like here you can see one of the male assassin forms is Shiro. By the way, look at how tall you are as Turai. I don't know if you guys noticed in that video, but how big my shield ended up getting. It's like bigger than Vizu. Yeah, Vizu's another one of the female assassins. You see this girl here? This is Vizu, so you can actually have Vizu versus Shiro. It's really cool. There's Menlo. It's brilliant. It really is. I love the Costume Brawl. So there we go. And look at all of the Siths. Brilliant. Great. Okay, yeah, there we go. I think that's it, guys. Billy says... in the Costume Brawl, you'll be groups. No, just send me back. Here we go. Thanks. Oh, yeah, we went from the Great Temple, didn't we? All right, so next video, we are going to be seeing I think the original quest chain that they added to Halloween after its original implementation and after Kamadan Halloween was added and so on, which would be the Underworld. So we're finally going to see tomorrow all of that awesome Underworld stuff that I talked about for ages and ages and ages before. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Yay, we're back to our regular old pumpkin self. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you next time. See you next time, everybody.